welcome to the Sony Ericsson World B-Boy Series. I'm standing here on an empty stage, but in a few weeks' time, there'll be thousands of people out there, and there'll be 8 crews right here, ready to battle it out for the right to say that they are world champions. On this week's show, we're going to help you to perfect your power moves. We're also going to help you extend your b-boy vocabulary, and we're going to head to Japan to see which crew wins the right to represent their country here in the UK. But before all of that, what happened last time in New York City?
Here we are, you are in New York City. Smack your sister in the face if she don't know what's going on.
We're here, Midtown Manhattan. We've got the solo battles going on, the crew battles for the United States of America qualifiers for the B-Boy Championship World Finals.
All I want you guys to know is there's no New York style, but there is a New York state of mind. And that New York state of mind is you step up to us, we're gonna smoke you, no matter where we go. I say, vote me on this. We're gonna win this battle. We're going to the UK. Then we go into a pub and get some fish and chips. Yeah.
New York City's dynamic rockers booking their place in the final. And from New York City, we travel to the land of the rising sun, the home of sushi, sashimi, samurai, and as our boy Hooch found out, possibly the next generation of world-beating breakers. Before heading to the Japanese qualifiers for the World Finals, Hooch decided to stop off at the Sagamihara Dance Festival.
Dance culture in Japan is huge. It's probably one of the biggest places where dance is alive and well. I mean, it's really ingrained into the culture. Japanese people love dancing and their kids are involved in dance from a very young age.
And it's not just breaking that's big in Japan. Popping, locking and street dance all play a big role.
Well, I understand that there's a dance school on every corner. There's many dance magazines and there's 3 or 4 dance competitions of various different styles every week.
The Japanese qualifiers for the UK champs attract more crews than anywhere else in the world. After pre-selection sessions held all around Japan, the best 16 crews come to Club Cheetah in Kawasaki to battle for a place in the UK B-Boy Championships World Finals.
The Japanese qualifiers are probably the biggest in the world, which is saying something. This year they had 7 qualifiers all around Japan, so they had something like 400 crews, 50 crews alone in Tokyo.
So with such a tough competition ahead, who are the crews to look out for? The 2008 Japanese champions, Found Nation.
とりあえず、UK、日本をまず優勝して、すごいターゲットにしているイベントで、2006年ぐらいからずっと出だしてて、で、2008年で初めてロンドンの。
The newly formed Japanese all-star crew, Crows Ensemble.
でもいろんな。
俺たち優勝しに来たんだぜ。見てるか。
Body Carnival, led by one of Japan's top B-girls, Narumi.
真剣に戦って全員のテンション下げへんようにして決勝まで戦いに行きたいので、今日はみんなで最高に楽しんで最高な優勝を手にしたいです。
We went to meet the winners of the Tokyo qualification as they trained through the night at Akasaka Station. 8 North Gate got their name because they practiced at the 8th gate at the north side of the train station.
When we do,
we made the crew 10 years ago. We want to go to the UK final.
turn back to school.
Many Japanese crews use train stations to practice. Not only do they have good lighting and smooth floors, but after training all night, you just jump on a train and get home to bed.
Before you get your respect, got to be humanized.
Becoming well established on the Japanese breaking scene has had its plus points for 8 Northgate, and they can now practice in the comfort of the studio.
Finally, the dream came true. Studio opened last summer. Then studio is a good sound, good floor, and good mirrors. Then we can concentrate on dancing.
But Akasaka train station will always be their spiritual home. We'll find out how the guys get on in the Japanese qualifiers later on in the show. More of Hooch coming up. He'll be in Japan to see which crew reigns supreme at the qualifiers over there. Now, if you've been a little bit confused by all this hip-hop terminology, all this b-boy speak, then I do apologise. Hopefully, I will be able to provide a solution to that problem. A b-boy dictionary, as it were. So, pen and paper at the ready, and hopefully, by the end of this series, you'll be fluent in hip-hop speak. For many people, stepping into the b-boy world is like stepping into the unknown. The culture may have spread across hundreds of countries, but it maintains one universal language that every b-boy understands. This week, we're going to break down 3 terms to get into your head before you walk into your first jam. Starting with the cipher. Basically, this is a circle of b-boys all showing off their moves, stepping into the circle one by one.
In a cypher, you're just really sharing different kinds of b-boys doing different kinds of style.
Usually the b-boys are so hungry that it's maybe 1, 2, or 3 of them that are like getting in the most. You know, b-boys are greedy with it. They don't like to share in the cypher.
To me, a cypher battle is more intense than an official battle because you're calling out someone you don't even know, and there's a lot of pressure going on.
It means a burst of energy in a party. Somebody just wants to feel the dance and just doesn't care about anything, you know? And naturally, people give him or her a little bit more space so he doesn't get smacked in the face, you know? That to me is a cipher.
The blow-up. Pretty much what it says on the tin. It's a move within a b-boy set which sends the crowd insane.
Usually, it happens when somebody do some crazy move. You know, and everybody go like, whoa, oh my God, what he did.
When you see somebody do a freeze and the crowd goes, ah, that's a blow-up. It could be anything's a blow-up, really. Your style can be a blow-up. The way your interest can be a blow-up. I might walk out there and the crowd might go crazy and that might just be a blow-up. You know, it just depends. You could slip, that might be a blow-up, you know? Who knows, you know? It's like the move that makes the crowd go crazy. It makes the crowd blow up.
Turn around, don't you come back this way. I hold my ground.
The crash. When you see people slapping the floor, it means they've witnessed a crash. A b-boy has failed to execute his move correctly, and it looks ugly.
You just fail, you know? It's like slipping and tripping or something, you know? You just crash.
When somebody crash, the opposite crew, we try to show to the people and to judges that that was crash, and we can do like, whoa, no, that was crash.
Crash is something you want to avoid. Crash makes it look really bad. A crash tells the other person battling you, oh, I'm gonna smoke this guy. So don't crash.
Hopefully that helped you out a little bit. But if you're eager for more, make sure you check out channel4.com/bboy. This week, we're heading to Japan to see which crew booked themselves on that 12-hour flight to London to compete here and represent their country at the World B-Boy Finals. We also get a little bit of time to hang out in Japan with the event organizer over there, Takeo Miyata. He showed us the best places in Japan to get hooked up and garmed up in a b-boy style. Come on. Takeo is one of the most important figures in Japanese b-boy culture. In 1999, his crew, the Spartanic Rockers, were the first crew to make a big upset at the UK B-Boy Championships World Finals, when they took the title, beating the odds-on favourites from America, Style Elements, in the final. Today, Takeo still teaches all forms of dance and is performing regularly with the Spartanic Rockers.
Dancers sometimes need some special stuff for example, the b-boy have to wear the caps for head spins and some protects for knee or elbow, but it's hard to find all things at the same shop. We have right now in Osaka 1 shop and in Tokyo 2 shops. That's all. We needed some shops like that.
After several years deep in the scene, Takeo has the inside knowledge on where to go in Tokyo for all your dancing needs.
We're in front of the Top Nation. It's a special shop for b-boy and dancers. Top Nation is organized by the dancer, Toshio, called Ma-chan.
もちろん人生を変えてくれたと思うし、もしやってなかったら俺は違うところにいたと思うし。
Ma-chan ensures that his store also has a fair share of essential hip-hop jewelry.
ヘッドスピンのネックレスして、作りました。もともとでもこれはオリジナルのトップネーションの。
With this type of shop springing up on the high street and the multitude of dance studios in Japan, hip-hop culture has become increasingly more accepted in society.
Right now, little kids trying to learn hip-hop. The parents send the kids learning piano and also hip-hop dancing. It's spread. It's a normal thing right now.
The second stop on the tour is Tokyo's fashion district, Harajuku.
Okay, yo, what's up? This is DJ Man right here. My store is in dancers collections, your piece.
DJ Ma came from a dancing background. He gained international recognition when New York legend Africa Bambaataa asked him to join the Zulu Nation. Now he spins records at the biggest jams around the world and combines his passion for hip-hop with running a successful shop.
My shops, everybody staff is everybody dancers.
His store prides itself on originality, specialising in authentic hip-hop t-shirt designs.
Old school photo book, one font, just no B, C, so scan.
Ma's most sought-after designs remain exclusively reserved for the lucky few.
And the foundation is so good friends, so secret font, yeah, we can make it.
We'll find out if Foundation's t-shirts help them to book their tickets to London later in the show.
Yeah. Foundation crew.
That's a lot for now. In part 2, we're going to be getting some exclusive backstage access to the photo shoot for the UK B-Boy Championships and also checking out the best of the battles from the Japanese qualifiers. Until then, don't move a muscle. If you need something from the fridge, go and get someone else to do it.